So you know who the first people I hit up? I hit up the first people who I used to cover way back then when I was just in an apartment just trying to do it. And I feel like my brand was developed enough where people could realize that, hey, like with all due respect, I love Durk and I love Keith and I love Reese and I love all the artists from the Warren Chirac movement, but I don't need to cover y'all to make a living anymore. But I still remember where I came from. So y'all are the first people I want to put on this new platform that's getting co-signed by a huge DSP. So I apologize, or not apologize, but like I felt bad that I use Keith as an example because he was the only person, like, just going off on that rant. I just remember him not responding, right? But he had me on red. Now, let me give the full story, and for any clip channels that don't want to get the other parts, I'll say this. Chief Keef has responded to me. Me and him went back and forth. Lil Durk has responded. I can tell you this, and by the way, I love Durk. Durk has told me, say, hey, listen, I won't tell you when. He said, listen, he's going to drop an album around a certain time. Let's link up then. We'll do something for your podcast. That's so respectable. And I love that. Durk, I love you for that. You know why? And always people, they try to muddy it with other shit. When Durk was someone who was off of Def Jam and looking for a way, Durk used to come to me, right? Not a management team, not an agency, not some PR team. He used to hit me and say, yo, could you post up this or whatever? And it was Durk himself asking. And I never said to him like, nah, you're not hot right now, bro. Or nah, blah, blah, blah. I always said, and I told him, he knows this. I said, I will post up anything for you because I feel a debt to people like you in how my careers went. I fuck with you, Durk. I don't care if you never make it big. I'll always post your shit. So just send it to me directly. I'll post it. Durk is a really huge artist now. And by the way, you'll realize Durk still like all my posts. He'll comment on my shit still. He not gonna, if certain bullshit is posted on my page that he don't want to agree with. And by the way, for some people who might think Durk's on some sensitive shit too, man, when I used to cover Durk, Keith, and all them people, I used to cover their ops too. Like people who were actually trying to kill them. And they could still be, they were able to discern that, yo, okay, he's covering whatever, but I don't got to comment on that. I could comment on shit just about me. For Durk, and this is positive, Durk says, yo, we're going to get this interview when I'm putting out blah, blah, blah project at this time. I won't tell y'all what time it is because I don't want y'all to, I don't know if I'm leaking something, right? I respect that, and I know he's someone who's so solid because he knows when he wasn't in the position he's in now, he knew Akademiks never turned his nose up and said, nigga, I'm only covering the hot artists. And I do that, but there's been a specific set of examples that I'm like, I'll always cover y'all niggas. And Durk obviously respects that. Durk, I love you for that. And I can't wait till we sit down and we just have a conversation on Off the Record exclusively on Spotify.